Yo, what's up guys? S-Future here. In this video, we're checking out Necessary Evil by Memphis May Fire. Memphis May Fire seems to be cranking out banger after banger. If you guys haven't seen, I reacted to their two latest singles, Chaotic and Paralyzed. In my reaction to Paralyzed, I seem to get a little bit of criticism and hate in the comment sections because I had an opinion about Paralyzed. It seemed a little bit generic, but that was just kind of a, Lada, my dog is interrupting my intro. This guy, interrupting. What are you interrupting the intro for, buddy? You want to listen to some Memphis May Fire? What's going on? What are you doing? Alright, get out of here. Anyways, my kind of initial opinion about Paralyzed, it was kind of a generic, standard, heavy, metalcore Memphis May Fire song, but that was just my initial reaction to it. I still really love the song, obvious, and I feel like a lot of time whenever I have these negative criticisms about a song, people just only take that opinion and don't listen to the part where I was like, holy fuck, I love this song. People only hear the negative, which I do the same, but after listening to the song a lot more, now been listening to it for a month or two since it came out, I enjoyed it a lot more than my initial reaction to it. And obviously Chaotic was a really good song as well, and I can only assume this song is going to be just as good. It's under the 3-minute mark. Usually when I see a song, when I go into a reaction, I see a song is under 3 minutes, I already go in with a less open mind. I try to always be open-minded, but I hate short songs, especially if they're under 3 minutes. That leads me to believe that this is going to be a very heavy, energetic song like Paralyzed. I think Paralyzed was also around the 3-minute mark, but we shall see. Before we get into the reaction, guys, I want to let you know I am going to be live on Twitch playing Dead by Daylight. I don't know if any of you metalheads out there like the video game Dead by Daylight, but it's one of my favorite video games, and me and my buddy are going to be playing it tomorrow. I'm not really sure what time. I will update you guys sometime in our Discord server or on my YouTube community page, but I do plan on going live sometime tomorrow playing some Dead by Daylight with my buddy. So if you guys would be interested in checking that out and hanging out with me while I play some video games, the link to my Twitch is down in the description. Without further ado, let's check out Necessary Evil by Memphis May Fire. Is this like a Motionless in White cover? Oh, that's a dirty guitar tone. Oh, fuck. Let's go. Got a new metal vibe. Oh. Got a digital vibe to it. That's a dirty guitar tone, man. Bag full of thorns and a bed full of roses. Take the pleasure with the pain, double doses. Oh, Maddie, we rapping? Yeah? Oh, high tempo. Halftime? No, okay. I bet we'll get a halftime chorus at some point. Ooh, I love this riff. I'm really liking the lyricism. We'll take a look at the lyrics after the song. Oh, yeah. I like to change up with the verses. With the melody instead of the rapping. Okay, Maddie. Whoa. Okay, that's different. Oh! I love it! Oh! Yo! Dude, I'm a sucker for... Ooh. Yo, this is fire. Life is pain and love is lethal. We're building. Okay. This is gonna be fucking disgusting. Maddie, fuck me! Dude, this the electronics! Yo, breakdown of the year? Oh, a different vocal delivery there. I keep expecting the halftime there. Falsetto? Okay. Yeah! Yo, this might be the riff of the year, man. Yeah. All right, guys. That was Necessary Evil by Memphis May Fire. That was a Necessary Evil. Holy fuck. This just felt more authentic to me than Paralyzed, I think. I really like Paralyzed. Like I said, I liked it a lot more after listening to it more, but it felt a little bit forced. Like, it felt like one of those forced heavy songs. But this one felt like it had more love in it for some reason. It felt more, I don't know, it's like they were trying. It's like they were trying to make something fun. And it was just a different format for them. It wasn't so standard and generic like a lot of the songs on the last album were, and these latest two singles. And I don't even want to take that in a negative way. Memphis May Fire is one of my favorite bands, and I have everything I say is with love, you know, but I'm just being honest from a reviewer's perspective. But as a fan, I'm happy as hell, man. I think my favorite part about this song is the fact that I was complaining about it being under 3 minutes, but it didn't feel under 3 minutes. It felt very fulfilling and satisfying. My problem with shorter songs is I'm always left wanting more. And like some of my favorite bands like Wage War and Memphis May Fire, two of my favorite bands, they do a lot of shorter songs, and a lot of the time I end up feeling not finished, you know? Like they didn't lick the balls, you know what I mean? Why the fuck did I say that? I don't know, I just don't feel completely fulfilled with the song, like, especially when it's a really good song, like something I love, but it doesn't feel quite finished. That's always upsetting to me. But this song didn't feel like that. It was under 3 minutes long, and it felt fulfilling. It had a lot of different aspects and parts into a lot of versatility in everything. So that's why short songs can be done the right way, and they did it here, man. I love that intro, djenty, kind of nu metal-esque riff. The riff itself is not crazy nu metal, but I think the atmosphere that's built in the background with these electronics and stuff gives it this eerie kind of spooky vibe. I just love that. That djenty ass riff is so good. I love that. I thought it was really cool how Matty opened up with his vocals, doing this rappy, kind of close to the mic, kind of raspy voice, literally rapping. That sense of it kind of reminds me of Death Inside off of the last album. It doesn't have the same energy and it isn't as energetic as the rapping in Death Inside was, but it kind of gives me a similar vibe. And I love how the rapping part evolves into this part where the guitars come in and it gets this heavier, bouncy part, and Matty starts delivering this more emotional approach with the vocals. He's doing this rapping, but he's like throwing these screams into it, and it adds this sick emotion. The chorus is super cool too. It's very catchy. I think the rhyming in the chorus is very good. They rhyme a lot of words like evil, lethal, needle. Like he has this nice rhyme going that's very catchy and easy to follow along. I think it's really cool that the second verse after the first chorus, it didn't go back to the exact format of the first verse where Matty does this rapping and then goes into this energetic screaming. The second verse starts off with him doing this melodic kind of low-toned singing, which is changing it up. And that's what I'm talking about, how sometimes these bands that I really like, they do these more generic formats, and this is something that makes it not generic, is doing something different in the second verse, which I'm here for, obviously. Something else, also talking about them changing it up in the second verse, one of my critiques in the song Paralyzed was in the second verse, Matty had this amping part and the instrumental dropped out and he was doing this screaming and it just dropped into the second chorus, which is a critique I had that kind of upset me. Is I hate when bands amp up to something cool and then it goes into the chorus. It's like they could have easily thrown up a cool breakdown. And in this song, they changed that up and they had this second verse that went into this like riffy, kind of thrashy, high tempo part, which is something I really don't typically enjoy, but it's different, so I'm here for it. And just for the cherry on top, instead of doing this cool fast-paced thrashy riff that leads into the chorus, Matty delivers an oh, and it slows down the riff and it goes into this slower tempo, slow burning riff down, which is exactly what I want. I want bands that do cool different things instead of just doing the typical structure of a metalcore song. This is what I fucking want. If you just give me an O in any song, I'm here for it. Like, I love it. Immediately, I love it. Everyone's like a sucker for the bled. Like, I like a good bled too, but an O, it's just classic. That's just, I love it every time. I love it every time. Something I find interesting is actually, I think the first chorus and the second chorus have a different tempo to start off with. I was talking during the reaction about how I'm surprised they didn't do a halftime, but I think the second chorus actually opens up with a slower tempo for the chorus compared to the first chorus. I'll put those choruses side by side right here, and you can, I guess we'll see if they're the same or not. Oh, and after that second chorus, man, we get a fast-paced drumming build-up that leads into a fucking epic breakdown. Honestly, might be my breakdown of the year so far. I mean, holy fuck, it's just so slow in like old crabcore style, and it has these cool digital electronics in the background. It just adds a like eerie atmosphere. That's a word I keep using. That's a theme that I'm finding with these three singles: Chaotic, Paralyzed, and Necessary Evil. They have this darker, eerie vibe to them. I said it in my Chaotic reaction, but so far these three singles for this upcoming album, they sound very similar to the last album, but they sound darker. It's almost as if they made the last album, but it went with a darker tone to it, and I fucking love it. Yeah, and for the third chorus, you can tell that the drums are definitely faster than the second chorus drums. So I feel like the first chorus was like a medium tempo, like faster kind of medium. Then the second chorus was even slower, and then for the final chorus, it was as the faster chorus. And then we end the song off with that cool ass fucking riff. Honestly, like, this song might have my riff of the year and my breakdown of the year. Like, the guitars in the song went just fucking wild, man. Taking a look at the lyrics, we got back full of thorns in a bed full of roses. Take the pleasure with the pain, double doses. Oh, that's really cool. Like, you can apply that line to anything in life, like a romantic relationship with a significant other. Back full of thorns in a bed full of roses. Take the pleasure with the pain, double doses. Like, you can apply that to anything, but like for me, I'm applying that to a relationship. You take the pain with the pleasure. A bed full of roses gives off this romantic, loving scenario, but it's a bed full of thorns. So you're taking the pain with that love and pleasure. Stuck in a rage, can't escape the emotion, can't escape the emotion. Because I try and I try, but I lose every time. I try to change anything in the timeline. Life's a game, only one in the mind's eye. Looking for a way out, but it's all just in vain. Time won't wait, and there's no sequel. Holy fuck. Oh, wow. Looking for a way out, but it's all just in vain. Time won't wait, and there's no sequel. This is your only life. You're trying to change. You're trying to escape this emotion. You're trying to change for the better. But time won't wait on you. You got to do it now. You got to make that shit count now. Because there's no sequel. You don't get another chance. There's no sequel to your life. This life that you live now, this is all you fucking got. Waste away to thread the needle. Weighed down because it all ends the same. Life is pain and love is lethal. It's all necessary evil. Damn. Going back to like the take the pleasure with the pain. Life is pain and love is lethal, but it's necessary. It's a necessary evil because you can't have that love and pleasure in life without the pain. This is my favorite single so far of the three songs. Let me know down in the comments down below. What is your favorite single? Is it Chaotic, Paralyzed, or Necessary Evil? Necessary Evil is my favorite. I mean, I like the other two a lot, but this just has everything I want, really. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought about the song down in the comments down below. While you're down there, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for future Memphis May Fire reactions. When you guys like the video, lets me know that you guys want to see more of them on the channel. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys go check out the description down below and check me out on other platforms like TikTok and Instagram and Twitch and all my other social medias if you guys want to support me on other things and see what else I'm doing. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the future.